Hi guys, so before I jump into this tutorial, I wanted to share with you guys how completely impressed I am with this Prep and Prime line filler. It is 6 o'clock in the evening. I put my makeup on at 8 o'clock this morning. That's 10 hours and I have not had to blot my face once. It's probably time for me to do it right now, but this is how my makeup looks after 10 hours. My skin is not oily. It is coming off, you know, kind of around the edges of my face or whatever, which is expected. It's been 10 hours, but my makeup has stayed put and I am not oily. Like, I am so super impressed. Like, my nose is not even oily at all. I am completely impressed. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm so excited about it. This primer is awesome. So I'm so excited about that. And right now I'm going to do a tutorial, just the foundation that I've been kind of wearing the last couple of days, and it's kind of like a natural, like, glowy foundation. So if you want to see how to do that, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is the completed foundation look. It is lighter and more natural looking than what I usually wear. I'm wearing the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation, and I am really also impressed with this product. I think that the finish is the same as the Double Wear, but it's not as heavy. Like, it has really good coverage, a good medium coverage, but it feels lighter and it looks lighter on the skin. When I put it on my hand at the counter, when it dried, the light didn't enhance my lines as much as the Double Wear did, because it is kind of more of a drying foundation. It's a matte foundation, so I really like that. I have to kind of test it out some more to see, but I am really impressed with this as well. I've been finding so many good products lately, and this tutorial is also featuring the products that I got from MAC, which I love these products. I don't know why I didn't try these sooner, because they are awesome. So anyways, this is it. Off with a clean face, and you want to make sure that your hands are very clean. And I've been using the CeraVe moisturizing cream. This has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's very inexpensive. You can buy it at the drugstore. I think this was like $12 maybe, but it's non-comedogenic and it's good for all skin types. So I've just been using that for my moisturizer. This is very moisturizing, but it kind of dries to like a matte finish, so it's not oily or shiny or anything like that, and it just soaks right into the skin and your skin just feels really soft. So now I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime. I love this so far. Has SPF 50, so I'm just going to take just about a pea size and just rub that onto the skin. Okay, and now I'm taking this Strobe Cream, and this is going to just give a really nice glow to the skin. It does have a little bit of sparkle, but not too much. And again, I'm just going to use just about that much, not too much at all. And I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones, just right here, and then a little bit onto the temples. Okay, now I'm going to take the line filler, my favorite product right now. I absolutely love this. Like I was just telling you guys, it is completely amazing. So I just take a tiny amount and just, I'm not really working it into the skin, I'm just kind of laying it so that it's going to fill in any pores. And then this is very, very mattifying. I know that we're doing a glowy skin look, but I don't want to have shine in my T-zone. So I'm just taking a little tiny bit more. And just putting it where I get the most oily. Okay, now I'm going to take my Double Wear Light. Now I went to Macy's and they actually gave me 2 of these, and these are pretty good sample sizes. So that's probably like 3 or 4 uses for me, so that was awesome. And I'm just going to take my e.l.f. brush and I'm going to just pour a little bit on. I usually do 2 pumps with my Estee Lauder, so I'm going to put on there what looks about like 2 pumps, which is about that much. Okay, so I'm just going to work this into the skin. And this is actually very nice. I love the double wear, that's my favorite. And this, it doesn't have as full of a coverage, but I would say it has a good medium coverage, and it just really like dries to a matte finish. It's really, really nice. So it's not as full of a coverage, but it has the same texture. I'm going to use a tiny bit more, just a little tiny bit. It has the same finish as the double wear, and you know, I think it really looks nice. I really, really like it. I think I'm going to purchase it next time instead of getting my double wear. I think I'm going to try this out for a while because it's been working so nice with my skin. And it just doesn't look like you're wearing a ton of makeup, but it has very good coverage. It's just a very, very nice foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to just cover any blemishes or scars with my Studio Finish Concealer, which I've heard a lot of people not like to use this on their face, but I do. And I also use it underneath my eyes. So, actually that color's a little bit too light. This is the exact same thing as the MAC Full Coverage Foundation, which these two products both have 16 ingredients, and 12 of the ingredients are the same. There's only a couple things different, and this has SPF in it and this doesn't. And this is, let's see, I think this is 1 ounce and this is 0.24 ounces. So if you like this Studio Finish Concealer and you want to get your money's worth, I would definitely try this if you're going to be using a different kind of sun protection, because this is like $30 and this is like $17. So, I mean, definitely worth it if you really like this concealer. So I have a bunch of those for my kit, and so I just take some out and I just refill my little Studio Finish Concealer. So, okay, moving on. Now for, let's see, for blush, I'm going to use my cream blush before I powder because it's a cream and I don't want to put it over my powder. So I'm just going to take my, let's see, I'm just going to use this brush. This is actually from the craft store, and it came in a set and it was like $10, and these are actually really good for like multi-purpose brushes. So I'm taking my cream blush and I'm just going to apply it onto my cheeks, just kind of working it in a little bit. And I'm trying to hurry, I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip, and this is the lightest one. It's like a white. I'm not sure what color it is because the little thing fell off of it. And I'm going to be using this MAC 130 brush. I love this. This is new for me, and I've been using it every day. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit on there. Just a dot, and I'm just going to go right on top of that and then just bring it up right here onto the temple, not all the way up, just, you know, right there. And I'm going to take some more, put it on the other side, and just work it in. Okay, so for blush, I am using the MAC Dainty. This is such a pretty blush, and it kind of is like a highlighter and blush in one, so if you're going for that more glowy look, this is perfect. And I'm using my MAC 116, and I'm just going to go over the blush. Okay, so that would be just fine if you're going for that glowy look. If you want an extra glowy look, I am going to use the MAC Soft and Gentle, and I kind of have mixed feelings about this. I've been trying to use it more lately to figure out why I didn't like it as much, but I think that it just requires a little bit more blending because it's kind of chunky. It has like chunkier glitter in it, and if you just blend it in more, I think it works better. Like if you just blend it into your skin, it looks much nicer and it blends better. Or it just looks better to me. Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm not really going to use any concealer because this double wear worked pretty good. I don't really have any dark circles right now. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. And I'm going to use the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I love this powder. This looks very close to your skin. It's not too heavy or too matte. It just kind of looks like skin. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of blend my cheeks just so everything blends together. And then down onto the neck. Okay, and now for my last step, I'm going to be using a little bit of bronzer. And this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm using an angled brush, and I'm just going to contour right. And then also the jawline, bring it down, and on the forehead. So lastly, I'm just going to take a big brush and just kind of blend everything in. Okay, so that's it. That is my foundation tutorial that I've been wearing lately. I hope